Okay, for video 2, we're going to start doing some extruding. So, now that you've finished your sketch and saved your work, you can click on the extrude button here, and then it won't select necessarily what you want to extrude. You have to hover over and keep hovering over the areas that you want to extrude. So we don't want to do the whole thing. We want to move into this area here, and it's already kind of guessed that I want to select this area. So you don't want the circle, this little circle, or this area here. So by hovering here, I can see the shaded area is the bit I want. I'm going to click on that, and then that brings it out a little bit, but we want this actually to be 20 millimeters. So I'm going to come over and change that to 20 millimeters, and then I'm going to click OK. All right, so that's now extruded it. That looks good to start with. I'm going to come up and select my Start 2D Sketch again, and I'm going to create the crossbar that goes across. So Start 2D Sketch, and then select this face. And you can put a sketch on any face you want, but I want you to select this face here like that. And we're now going to put a kind of a drawing on here. So I'm going to, or a sketch on here. It's moved over to the sketch plane. I'm going to select my rectangle tool. Again, it's a 2-point rectangle, but I know it's just that one. So I'm just going to click that button. I'm going to hover over. It will kind of lock on to this line here. And it doesn't matter if yours looks like this or whichever way around it is. But we're going to just come up and we're going to lock onto this line here and click once and let go, and then move our cursor. And we want it to be, you know, if I had highlighted this line previously, it would lock onto that line, but it's not going to. So I'm just going to, I know the dimension already. It's 45. In fact, I could tap in 45. I could press tab and tap this one to 45, but I'll show you another way as well. If you project the geometry and click that button and select that line now when you go to click your rectangle, click on here and come across, see how it locks on perfectly to 45 on that dimension there. So I don't have to press tab to go across. Now I just want to select the length of this one, and it's going to be 130, okay, like that. So that's going to be my length, 130. It's already selected 45. It's locked onto that line there that I used the project geometry button to help me do that. So now I am going to dimension between this line and this line here as 55 millimeters, and then click OK. That's now put it into the middle. I know there's dimensions, so the last thing I'm going to do is draw myself a circle. Now I want the circle to be in the middle of this bit of wood, so if I line it up, see how it suddenly locks onto the middle there? You know, I just bring it across gradually and then suddenly it's in the middle. So I'm just going to now click there as the middle of that button, and then I am going to press 6 and press enter, and then I am going to dimension that from this line to here, and then click here, and that is going to be 20 millimeters. Okay, so I'll show you that again on the other area. So I'm going to click the circle button, hover over until it's in the middle, not there, wait, there you go, got it in the middle. Click once and let go and press 6 and enter, then click the dimension button, select the bottom line, select the center of the circle, come over to the left, click again, and then press 30. That's now finished that sketch there for me. I'm going to finish that drawing, everything that I want to do on that drawing. So I'm now going to click the finish sketch button, and then I'm going to go over to extrude, and I'm going to hover over. See, it doesn't automatically select the exact area that I want it to, so I'm going to have to click this bit, and then I'm going to click this bit here. And it's done all of it now. Okay, so you keep clicking the squares until you've got it all, but you don't want the circles included there. All right, and you can extrude that. We're going to extrude that by 21 to bring it up to the top. Now this is really important that you press this button here called New Solid. That makes sure that it is a completely separate part. I'll show you what happens if you don't click that button. If you just click OK, see how it just joins to this material completely. It's not a separate piece. We know it is, so if you miss and you forget to do that, just come back over and double click on your extrusion 2, and then click that button there, and then press OK, and now you can see that that has got a line in between because it's a different part. Okay? Save your work.